Okay, to the creator of this mod. Um, this is a video for anybody that might watch it. What I'm going to call the good, the bad, and the ugly. I do like the mod. I do like the concept. It's not that I'm probably not dumb, but I'm slow. Okay, I'm 71 years old, and I have some problems trying to understand new things and put it together. It took me forever to learn how to use hmm, learn how to use the cooking pot and how to make things and things like that. Uh, that hurt me because, of course, my food got down, and that caused me to end up being get out of my house. Yeah. Um, it caused me to apparently when your food and stuff gets below 50%, you're more prone to have dysentery. I've spent the majority of the friggin' game with dysentery, severe dysentery, where my character's going, ugh, ugh, ugh. And I knew that we call it goldenrod tea, but the yellow tea, I knew it helped, and I could drink three or four of them. It wouldn't do any good. It would not get rid of it. It was continued. Okay, so Tex and I both agree that the sickness bit is a little bit too much. If we eat proper food, things that's been dropped from uh, a drop, or we make it the corn in the can, or drink the berry water, we should not be getting sick from that. But apparently it's happening anyway. And this is taking away from the fun of the game. Um, we play games for fun and, of course, for entertainment for anybody else that wants to watch. When a game loses its fun aspect, uh, you're going to lose your players. And it's sad because it really has the potential. So that is I think was my biggest, is that, okay, it was my stupidity for not knowing how to cook earlier. I'm going to play again. I'm going to close this series out after this, but I'm going to play again. And I think now with I know it will be easier, but I don't want to get into the same issues. If I'm healthy and I eat something and I turn around and I get sick, no, I'm sorry. It's just not right. Okay, my second gripe, and Texas. If you have a good weapon and you use it and it gets to the point to where it goes bad, that's fine. Okay, so you can't use it anymore. Maybe we have to find new parts for it. Understandable. But at least we can stick it back, and after maybe a short period of time looting and find the parts. Maybe there's a way to even learn to make the parts. I don't know. But don't take it away. Things just don't disappear when they break. They break, but you still have them, so you have a broken item. We're all learning in the process that it's a lot to keep track of. We have to look out for landmines all over the friggin' place. We have to watch for zombies. We have to watch for snakes. Oh, Lord help us with the radiated snake too, or no, a feral snake. Those are even worse. So I mean, you've got the things we have to look for is fine, and the things we have to watch out for. But give us a break on the tools maybe that could go away. But the firearms and stuff that we find, that we cherish so much when we love them, when we got them, Texas M60 and our shotgun, and then turn around and it breaks and it's gone, you know. So I don't totally agree with that. Okay, that's me. I don't know. Take a questionnaire from other people. Um, Other things that bug me, but that's I understand that you find dirty cans, the cans needed to be cleaned, and damn, the amount of water that you have to go through. If I hadn't have found this place with all the toilets and everything else, I would have been in bad shape water-wise. I think that once you get a dirty can, put water in it, you boil the water. Okay, well then the can's clean. That's cool. That's yeah, I'll agree with that. But you should be able to use that water. That water should become clean because you boil it enough, there ain't nothing bad's gonna be able to hurt you in it. So you should be able to utilize it. That would cut down on half the volume of water that you have to have. I think that would make sense. I mean, even in an apocalyptic event, if I was using water to boil to clean out cans that were dirty, I ain't going to dispose of the water. You boil it some more and it becomes clean water. Why have to go find more water to get the things clean? Okay, that's me. That's nothing really that pertains, I guess, to the game itself. Um, yeah, my biggest gripe overall was always being sick. I just couldn't take it. Uh, to the I text told me, look at your challenges, and you have to do that before you can learn where the trader is. Okay, well, this in here, primitive tools, primitive knife, and axe. The pickaxe I was able to make. That was no problem. The primitive knife was locked. I couldn't get into it. The There was no quote quote primitive axe. If you look up axe, this is what you get. Except, well, there's your primitive axe. Okay, but see, it's still locked. I'm 7 days into the game. Um, and it's still unlocked. I've ran through over 20 blueprint papers as you know, turning them into research papers and going through and reading them. It didn't help me. So it's like, what the poop, you know? So yesterday I got frustrated enough that I cheated. I got me in the knife and I got me in the primitive axe. And lo and behold, I found the trader, okay? Even though the trader was 2 kilometers way off that way. And with my sickness, it took me from early morning to late afternoon just to get there. Okay, so that was like useless to me. Um, I know you don't have to use a trader that much, but to sell a few items that you have to get a little extra bucks to get something would be nice. So sickness again, that falls back on it. Um, Heat. Okay. I don't know that when you start getting the red aura around the screen, you're hot. Put on clothes or take shelter. I'm sort of an OCD type person. Anything that comes up on the screen that starts with the game, I wonder about it. I like, I don't like that. I like it to be Everything working hunky-dory and fine. Okay, so I went and I put, where's it at? Right here. Hardiness. Hardiness is how well you respond to hot and cold weather. Training this will reduce effects of the harsh climates on you. Yeah, uh-huh. Well, if you notice, I'm 10 of 10. And still, well, right now my temperature is 82 degrees. I can get out, if the sun was out and not cloudy like it is, foggy, it would tell me, light up and says that you're hot, take shelter. That's out of balance. I'm sorry, but that's like way out of balance. I used 10 points in that to get that where it wouldn't come up, and it still comes up. So that's a flaw. That's just not a balanced piece of the deal. Okay. Um, Another thing, since we can pick up pretty much everything, I like using the desk for storage and stuff like that. Those blue barrels, uh, if we could pick one of those up, bring it back to our base, and put it, and then maybe get a can of water, make a bucket of water, go to a water supply, bring it, and then pour it into the bucket, and use that on our continual basis would help also, especially since we have to use water, double the amount of water to clean the can, and then boil the water again with more water to make it usable that you can do something with it. Just a suggestion. I don't know if you can do it or if it'd be possible. Like I said, when Tex played, I didn't know that I wanted to get into this. I've got over 11,000 hours in 7 Days to Die. Most of it's modded because I don't like the vanilla. It's too easy. I played Rebirth. I played War 3 Zook. I played all of them, and I love all of them. And it's each one has its own difficulty. Rebirth is a pain, and the amount of zombies don't bother me, but yet it's easy to acquire and make things that you can get your protection for. So um, that's one thing. Uh, my When I start my next series, I'm going to look, and I will not settle into a place to where I have a water supply around me. I would live somewhere down here where I've got water because you're going to need it. Or right here, water. You're going to need that much water at the pace that you have to go in this game. And Lord help you, if you get sick, it takes you half a day to get from point A to point B. Sickness is just too much, and it was coming on too quick. Everything else I can live with. I can learn to deal with, especially since I learned how to use the cooking stuff. And I haven't got into the schematics yet. I mean, that was making. I did make some um, survivor blocks back here, and I hammer to upgrade them. Well, that's great. I haven't got a hammer. Can I make a hammer? I don't know. I didn't check yet. Nope. Wooden hammer. Would that upgrade it? I'll try. If that will upgrade it, okay. Well, then I'm set. I'll learn that. I will make one of those early on. Um, so that was one little thing. But that's something I'm learning. Um, I'm trying to. And I wanted to share this with you because I know that you are in tune to what the people are saying, and good job on the mod, excluding the few things that I know I don't like, and I think probably if you inquired with everybody else, it's about the same way. And so I love my little home here because I have so many water sources. I needed it. And so anyway, that's basically all this is on this video. Oh, your last update, it's messing things up. Tex messaged me a little while ago and said that she can't get back into her game, and I told her to drop back one upgrade in her mod launcher. And because I noticed yesterday when I did the little upgrade, it's a little one, that when I got out of it, I got all red across the screen, and it was scrolling stuff, and there was a few issues with it. So to get back into here today, I just dropped it back. I getting the last update because it is causing some problems. You might look into that also. So anyway, that's pretty much it. I hope you listen to it. I hope you take some into consideration. And I'm looking forward to playing a long series, which it will be long because you can't do much. Very slow pace. But that's okay. We will get it. And I thank you for making it. And let's see, 30 cans. Nah, I'm not worried about this. Gonna have to learn how to. It would be nice if we could make a can opener. I don't know if it's. Yeah, can you even make a can opener? It needs to be available to us other than just finding it. Some people just don't loot as much as other people do, or they try to be careful. They want to live. They don't want to die a lot. I mean, I don't mind looting and I don't mind dying. I've died 5 times in this game. Most of it's due to the fact that I was sick. I get attacked. I try to get away and I can't do it, and so, whatever, I die. Not as bad as Rebirth. I didn't die that much in the whole series. So anyway, I just wanted to share it with you. Guys, if y'all agree with me, leave your comments below so he can see them. And we'll see what we can do and see if we can improve the game, because I think a lot of us really like the mod. And we'll take it from there. I appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed yet, I appreciate you doing it. Thank you, guys.